And now we wait. See if anybody's insomnia has kicked in like mine. Jennifer, I thought you might be up. I couldn't. What do you do when you can't sleep? You get up and you start digging things out and you start listing things on eBay. That's what I do anyway. So I've been listing things and putting stuff to the side because I'm going thrifting tomorrow and I got like donating stuff back that didn't sell. Yeah, I laid here for a couple hours and my hips start hurting. I'm like, oh, forget this. I'm just getting up. I've even taken my sedative. It's pretty bad when you take a sedative to go to sleep at night and it still doesn't work. I'm a little dim. Actually, in my bed. I'm sitting in my bed. This is my bedroom. I've been having some really good sales right now. I mean, I've been selling more things than usual on eBay right now. I'm gonna put my head down. Oh yeah, physical therapy evaluation tomorrow. Is that where they evaluate? Is that your first visit, your eval, and then what they're gonna? How many weeks you got? I had to go through that with my. I went through physical therapy to learn how to walk again. I was walking so much with the cane, and because I can't feel my feet, so they had to teach me how to walk with my core and my hips, which I think that's why my hips squat a lot because I walk with my hips. Because when you can't feel your feet, you can't really you don't bend your knees. It's just weird. And then I had physical therapy, my shoulder, which I thought was strange for carpal tunnel. I did it on my own. I looked it up on YouTube and did it on my own. Well, hopefully you won't have to go through too long. I had to do you had back surgery. I had shoulder surgery. For my shoulder surgery, I was in physical therapy. I want to say at least 4 months, maybe 6 months. And that was it might have been twice a week. I can't remember. I don't ever want to have that surgery again. I hope you get a good physical therapist. Because when I went, there was physical therapy assistant and then assistants, which go for they could do like a 2. Then my first time to teach me how to walk, I had a physical therapist that was actually a doctor. She had a doctorate. They didn't go by doctor. She said even though she had a doctorate, she went to school for 7 years. I know that with my physical therapy, and I'm sure you do a lot of it at home too. You have to take home a lot of exercises and do it home. Why? Because I wanted to get use of my arm, and I've got really good use of my arm back. I went to my orthopedic surgeon. He said, "You're good." After it was like 9 months, he said a lot of people, majority of his patients who have shoulder surgery don't do their exercises, and then they can't move their arm. Why would you want that? I had frozen shoulder before; it was horrible. Oh yeah, pain and weakness standing and walking. Yeah, my mom and I have talked to a lot of people, and they've said they've had like shoulder or knee surgery, knee over than do the shoulder. Shoulder is usually the worst because you use your arm so much, especially if it's your dominant arm. Yeah, your weakness and stuff probably, yeah, they'll still strengthen your back. Oh, are you? I didn't know you were still using a walker. I'm surprised they've waited this long for physical therapy, but I guess you have to be. I guess they know what they're doing because I mean, they started our physical therapy for our shoulder like almost immediately. But back surgery is a little more delicate, a lot more delicate. You have trouble with your left leg? Yeah, see, they didn't wait for ours to heal. They wanted, I guess, because with your shoulder, they don't want you to freeze up, so they have to do movement. And when you first start doing this, just taking it out of the sling and letting it hang there, oh, it hurt. And then you have to do these. You have to go like this on a table. Oh, it hurts. But I've been in the physical therapy office when people are in there for their physical therapy for back surgery. And I know they do a lot of laying down exercises, a lot of strengthening, like pulling those rubber bands with their stuff. Oh, yeah, you had that infection, all that, so that kind of prolonged it, didn't it? Well, I'm glad you got over that infection, but now that you've had, well, it was staph, right? Now that you have staph, you know, my dad had it, my mom had it, and I've had it, so we're all like MRSA carriers. Oh, I hope they didn't do it at the same time. I got staph infection in my toe, and one of my toenails got ingrown. You know, and my rotator cuff really doesn't bother me. They fixed it. It was almost 80% full thickness tear. But what really bothers me is where he cut my biceps, and he cut the biceps and then pulled them back up and screwed them in. That my biceps hurt. I just always thought when you tore your rotator cuff, I'd see people and they do it like on TV, and it was always like, "Ow, it's so painful." So I was walking around one torn. I thought I didn't even know it was tore. Well, though, even though what I'm saying is, even though you had regular staph, what they've told us, just because we had regular staph, that you should get tested where they put that swab up your nose to see if you've got a carrier of MRSA, because most people carry around a little bit of MRSA anyway, and if you've had them. Now my other shoulder is kind of starting to pop and feel like the other one. I'm like, no, no, no. But when you got one shoulder that's out, you overcompensate by using the other one. So, but there's nothing worse than back, because when your back is bad, where was your back surgery, if you don't mind me asking? Was it like, oh, yeah, they did the test in the hospital? Oh, that's good that you don't have it then. Um, what part of your spine did you have surgery on? Was it like your lower back? And don't tell me lumbar 2-5 or T8, because I won't know what that means unless I look it up. Okay, you just see, I just said don't say lumbar. You're saying lumbar. Which part's the lumbar? It's been a long time, and I wasn't good at science. See, you said L4 or 2. See? Then you said 5. I knew you were going to do that. I don't know unless I have a diagram in front of me. Put it this way. Was it the neck, the middle, or the bottom? I can do, lower back. That's bad. Because that's what I'm doing, because I'm walking with my hips. I'm throwing out my hips, and my lower back's really bothering me walking. Like, I'll walk around Walmart, and every time I get in the car, my lower back hurts. But I used to have a lot of problems. You've got fibromyalgia too, so that probably, all that surgery and trauma probably triggered all that to really flare up, didn't it? But when I first got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, it really affected my back, but it doesn't do that anymore. Fibromyalgia is weird. I haven't had an enormously bad flare-up of fibromyalgia for a long time. Yeah. Yep. And I can't really say I did when I had my shoulder surgery, but I was so concentrated on the pain of the shoulder surgery, I probably wouldn't have noticed. And I think, too, I've had fibromyalgia since I was in my late 20s, that I know you probably understand this. You kind of get used to the pain. It's kind of just becomes a part of you. And when the doctor asks you, like, what's your pain level? I'm thinking, well, mine's a 2, but it might be somebody else's 7. So what and they'll ask me, are you in pain? I look at them like they're nuts. I'm like, yeah, every day of my life. Mine really hurts my the points that hurt on me, the tender points, really bad are the arms, where the arms are, where those points are, like right here, and right here, and here, and here, and here. Yeah. Oh yeah, everyday pain. I think I'm not saying you get used to it like it's nothing, but you're just so accustomed to it that it becomes a part of what you deal with it. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Yeah, people never understand. They I can tell when I go to my he's like, well, I was one of those doctors who didn't believe in fibromyalgia when it first came. I'm thinking, well, you probably don't now either. They take me more seriously now that I got neuropathy. I had a car wreck in my middle 20s, and I really think that probably activated my um fibromyalgia. Oh yeah, especially if people don't have an illness, like you said. Hi, Kim. If people don't have an illness and they've never even like, you ever meet people who never have headaches, and when they do, it's like the world come to an end. Like, I'm lucky if I don't have a headache every day. That you just want to go, come here, I'll tell you how bad I feel. Oh, I did too. I had a really good doctor who diagnosed me. I was going to a clinic at the time because it was I didn't have any insurance, and the job I worked at didn't have any didn't I couldn't afford the insurance. So I was in my late 20s, and I went to the doctor. He diagnosed me. He was a really good doctor, and then he left, and another doctor come in, and she said, "You need to get off." She took me off all my pain pills. Ooh, made me mad. She wanted to take my Cymbalta away from me, which I was taking high. I said, "If you do, I will have suicidal tendencies. Please don't do that." And she said, what you need to do is you need to take some natural stuff and you need to exercise. And I said, come here. Let me kick you in your knee and see how much you want to exercise. Because I'm in pain. I said, give me my free samples and I'm leaving. Because they gave me free samples of meds. And I'm like, I'm not coming back. And I'm done. I took Cymbalta, was really, really helped me with fibromyalgia. But then I took it for so many years that it can't take anymore. But my doctor says something about maybe put me back on it. Yeah, and lose weight. You know, I've known some really skinny people who have fibromyalgia. Weight is not a factor in fibromyalgia. I'm sorry, it's not. Oh, you're always told to lose weight. I've been told to lose weight since I was 15. I look back. I was told to lose weight when I was 13, and I was a size 12. I'd like to go back to a size 12. I look back and I'm like, I was thinner back then. Yeah, and who feels like exercising? It was really walk, and I still do my physical therapy exercises. I call them my bed exercises because I do them in bed, and they're the ones I do to help me that my physical therapist gave me for balance. I was put on Cymbalta for the factor it was just coming into use that was said to block the pain receptors before they got to your brain. So Cymbalta helped me too because along with the fibromyalgia, I had the depression. I had like fogginess in your head. So it really helped. I know. I do too. I was like, I was a size 12. Why was everybody telling me to lose weight? I got so sick of people telling me. That's why I just gained 20. I was like, fine, you all tell me I'm fat, I'll be fat. And I just gained a bunch of weight. You don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's raining here. I'm going thrifting tomorrow, so I plan thrifting tomorrow. So I sold a few things. I wasn't gonna go thrifting. I thought I gotta sell some more stuff. So I made a big sale today. Well, big sale to me was $25 on eBay. I thought, I'm going thrifting tomorrow. See if I can find some stuff. I'm going to that community place that I tried to film last time. They weren't open. Oh yeah, I know that is. I haven't been crying with the pain of fibromyalgia because I'm not a not to make I'm not saying anything about you, but it takes a lot before I cry because I'm the kind of person who I stop myself from crying. Like when I woke up that night and I couldn't move my arm, I had to sit up in bed like this and I had to say, "Okay, Melissa, you're in so much pain, you have to cry." And then I start crying. I'm just that kind of person. I don't like crying. So, but I tell you what I did one time, Jen. I was in bed and I couldn't get out because the fibromyalgia was affecting my back so bad. And I had one of those old four-poster bed that were cast iron, the old ones, set up really high. I had to roll off the bed and fall on the floor. I couldn't bend up. Oh, wow, Kim. I'm sorry to hear that. £40? Yeah, everybody said that. Everybody I know said you get gallbladder surgery, you lose 30 pounds. I didn't lose an ounce. I just have heard so many bad things about back surgery, but that's been years ago. Like everybody years ago would say, don't have. They would regret having it, but you get to a point. What are you gonna do? Oh, they did. They removed two of them. Oh, yeah. Is he gonna have it, Kim? I should have brought my Kleenexes in here. I need Kleenex. Oh, I forgot I have hot tea. My tea's getting cold. Look, I have the old 70s mugs. Remember these? 80s, 70s, 80s. Hi, Jillian. I keep meaning to ship your stuff, and I'm so confused on how to ship it. I keep thinking she's going to get so mad at me for not shipping this. I think after you're in pain for so long, Kim, you do develop. My hot tea got warm. It doesn't taste real good warm. I gotta actually go back and see how much I charged that I actually am gonna charge. That'd be a difficult decision to make, especially if you just had neck surgery. What I don't like about having fibromyalgia is the fact that doctors just look at you and go, "I can't do nothing about it." I'm like, "Well, thanks." And it's the same thing with neuropathy. I think what I'm gonna have to do, Jill, is I'm just gonna have to put it in a box. I'm gonna have to charge it. I'm gonna have to go to the post office. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I'll take it with me tomorrow and take your address with me and say, "Look, I gotta ship this. How much is it gonna cost?" But now that I've got neuropathy, they did the same thing with neuropathy. Well, there's really nothing we can do about it. I had a very cold neurologist. I'm like, "Okay, what can I do about it?" She's like, "You can't do nothing about it. It's a progressive disease. Have a good day." I'm like, "You just told me I have a progressive worse. I will not have a good day." You ever feel like telling somebody that? They look at them and just go, "I'm not going to have a good day. Stop." Okay, I'm gonna go get it out and I'm gonna take it to the post office tomorrow. I promise. I know, that's what I'm afraid of. Because I went to the post office and I asked them about it, and they're like, I said, do you have priority? You know how you have the priority? Well, Jillian might not know. In the US, you know how you have the priority boxes? And they told me I could use those and ship them internationally. I'm like, huh? Every time I think people at the post office. Yeah, I filled out those before you. I have to go back and look what you remember how much I charged? I'm tempted just to charge you for the ring and send you everything else for free because I made you wait so long. Just charge you $15 for the ring and everything else I have put aside for you have for free for making you wait so long. How's that sound? I'm going to the next town over tomorrow, so they're posting. Look, I got like an Elvis dude. What do I charge you for the other stuff? Jillian, were you the one who was looking for rose brooches? You know, brooches that look like roses? Oh, did you use the bubble maker, the Priority Mail bubble maker for international shipping? Oh, that's good that you have a good doctor. I had a good doctor for my shoulder surgery. I had a system to help me with it. Okay, then I'll use that. I have. Okay, I went to my doctor, and he said there's two orthopedic surgeons. One's got a really good bedside manner. The other one doesn't, but he's a real good doctor. I'm like, I don't care about the bedside manner. Just give it. So I took the one that didn't have a good. He was still fix my shoulder. Okay, that's because I knew I was looking out for him from somebody. I'm going shopping tomorrow, so I'll keep an eye out. Because I saw some on Facebook, not on Facebook, but on eBay, and I was like, I know there's somebody who wants a rose brooch. I'm set. Oh, you've mailed to Jillian too, okay? Because it won't mail out of country. So for Jillian, you just took it to the post office. You put it in the bubble wrap. You gave them the it out. You put it on. You put the thing and you give it to them, and that's it. Okay, I got to do all that tomorrow, but then I got to bill her. Ooh, I got a ring one time that was from Israel. Did you guys watch my latest video where I got that stuff they overcharged me for, but then I found the sterling silver looking ring with like this with the cityscape on it? I know Kim. I got brooches. I always count on Kim to buy my brooches. I actually went and bid on something on Shop Goodwill, and when I bid on it, they're like, "You owe money for this." I'm like, "Well, I didn't know I owed money, but I just won the auction like 2 hours before." I'm like, "Well, okay, I hadn't got the email yet." Okay, I trust more to go to the post office that I'll be going to tomorrow because I sold something I got to take from eBay over there because it's a larger town and they're just, I don't know, they seem to know what they're doing more. I sold Susan Gill 9 pounds of jewelry, so I'm kind of low on jewelry. So I've been looking on Shop Goodwill. You guys want to get on a secret? You know what I did? You want to know? I did something. I ordered a thread up box. 5 pounds of jewelry. The DIY stuff. Have you guys ever ordered that? I said, I'm not going to order thread up. Everybody's doing thread up. But I'm like, okay, I order it. But they're like, they say after you pay for it, they say it could take 2 to 3 weeks for them to even to ship it. Has anybody ordered those? I've seen good and I've seen bad. I've seen people order them and go like, "Oh, they're wonderful." And I've seen that. I ordered the 5-pound box of DIY. I got a thing, and 5 pounds of DIY and what I paid for it, I'm like, I would have paid this much if I would have got it off of Shop Goodwill. So let's try a different source. What's a blue thread up? The 5 pound. They have 5 or 10 pound. Then they have the like so many pieces for so much, which you know is going to be good jewelry. With the DIY, it could be jewelry that's well, DIY stands for do it yourself. So I guess it'd be jewelry that you could redo and stuff. But I've seen some people could actually. I'm not going. I'm scared of them blue boxes now, Jennifer. I didn't do it. Every time I go over there, they're out. I even got an email from them. I get those emails that tell you when they're going to restock. I went right over there and they were still out. I just can't bring myself to buy another blue box after that one. What's a blue thread up, Jillian? Are you talking about blue box? Thread up and blue box are different. Blue box thread up's just their own company. You don't do any videos, Jennifer, except for your auction videos? Like opening stuff up? Y'all need to get about 80 people over to my channel to subscribe because I'm almost at 1,000. Oh, you're talking about, I don't know what yes means. Are you talking about blue? You're talking about Blue Box Goodwill. You get sterling and I get satanic jewelry. Now, what's going on? But did you guys watch my video? Yeah, well, you kind of did that one opening and it kind of like backfired, didn't it? We won't go there. With you know whose jewelry? But anyway, that last video that I did where I got the $4 back and it was junk drawer jewelry. Do you know how much I paid for that? I don't know. I'll probably this. Wasn't it terrible, Kim? I only paid like $4 or something for shipping on that. But you know what I paid for that? And did you guys agree that that was not junk drawer jewelry? And they had more listings on eBay. I'm thinking about buying some more listings from them. Sure. Oh, that was good jewelry, wasn't it? And I got that sterling silver ring. It's a size 6. But you know what I paid for that? $1.99. $1.99. What am I doing here? Where's my hands? It's really weird on this StreamYard when you have this hand here and it's over there. $1.99 is all I paid for that, plus the $4 shipping. I know, right? They've got more junk drawer jewelry listed of this seller. I'm thinking about buying, and I saw one, and it had some really neat stuff in it. I'm like, I've got to go there and buy it. And they only want like $2 or $3 for it, plus shipping. But they're doing that shipping again, where they're doing it like $8. When I know it's not going to cost $8. Oh, didn't I score? I'm like, cha-ching. Anybody? No, this will probably stay up, so I don't. People actually watch these over later. They have it because they have one over there, and it's got this really pretty. It's on like an antique looking chain. It's a necklace, and it's a round medallion, and it's got a rose on it, and it's this yellowish. It's like carved plastic, or maybe bakelite. Who knows? Carved rose. I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. And then I thought, well, even if they charge me $8 or something, and then $2 for the lot, it's only like $10 or something. It's still worth it. Is that how you pronounce your name? But I think why they're putting that priority shipping on there is because I noticed when I was listing a while ago, I was doing it on my phone because I wanted to do it really quick. They didn't automatically chooses priority shipping for you if you don't go in and change it. So so I had to go in and change some of mine because it was going to be first class shipping because it wasn't over 15 ounces. Like brooch, and I have never found a Bakelite brooch. I found the Bakelite bracelets. I have a Bakelite ring. I want a Bakelite brooch for myself. Some people don't like Bakelite. Some people don't even know what it is. I was into Bakelite back in my 20s. Back when I was started getting into it in my 20s, it was worth a lot more. It's sold for a lot more than it does now. I just had this really neat Bakelite book, and I got rid of it when I moved, when I left my ex and I moved. And it's like, I regret it. Well, I don't think anybody here speaks Turkish language. She speaks Spanish. You could tell us all off and we wouldn't know. I can't even speak Pig Latin. I never understood that. I'm having one of these insomnia nights where I am wide awake. I tried watching your auction, Jennifer. I tuned in, and it was spinning so bad. We're having rain here and high wind, and it was spinning so bad that even when I clicked in, I immediately kept getting 2 and 3 minutes behind. It was like I can't. Wouldn't have been no reason to sit there. Yeah, I got English down. That's about it. Look how dark my circles are in my eyes. I was wondering because I noticed that like when you'd pause, now I'll just be watching somebody and it just stop. It won't spin, it just stop. And then it starts back up. Breakfast? What about breakfast? I don't eat breakfast. I've heard StreamYard has a long delay. Last time I did a live on this computer or on my other computer, I just went straight back through YouTube. I'm not a real big fan of the StreamYard. I'm just doing it right now because I'm on my bigger laptop and if I try, what's weird, if I use Streamlab on this bigger laptop, my camera works. If I try to use straight YouTube and go through it, the camera won't work. The laptop camera won't work. Well, if they're a troll, just get rid of them for me. I can't get rid of them. Yeah, see, lucky you. I'm in box. I'm in literally an aluminum box, and I'm bouncing off a Wi-Fi up the hill. Okay, thanks. But I kind of put a topic on this, so I guess we should do a topic. I don't know. Do any of you guys subscribe to the Crazy Lamp Lady channel? Her name's Jocelyn, and she's called the Crazy Lamp Lady. Okay, did you watch the newest video, or one of the newer videos? It's not newest, where her and that Sue that she goes shopping with her friend were talking about how they weren't going to support Community Aid anymore, which I guess is a chain of thrift stores, which they're not around here, because they were upset that they were pricing their stuff so high, and somebody had messaged them and told them about it, and they said, well, if you go to the store and you can't afford to buy something, then you don't live outside your means, you don't buy it. And they were talking about winter coats because a lady donated a bunch of winter coats and then was shocked when she went in that they were really high, expensively priced when thought she was doing a nice thing and donating them to, for somebody to have a winter coat. Did you watch that one? And I have some opinions on that. My And did you guys, do you get what I'm saying? They said they're not going to go shopping Community Aid anymore because they're tired of their prices being so high, and because of the response to the lady being upset that she took coats in there, and from what I understand, if I'm getting it straight, she put coats in there and they put she donated really expensive coats because she thought she would help somebody out that needed a coat for wintertime, but they put a really high price on them and she was shocked to find out. And basically their response was, well, if you can't afford something to buy it, then don't live with that. Live within your means and don't buy something that's not in your means. It's on that. You should. It's one of the videos where Sue and Jocelyn are shopping together, and they say in the title it says why we won't support Community Aid anymore. Well, my response to this is, if you really want to give somebody a winter coat, don't donate it to a thrift store because you could donate it to a lot of other places before you donate it to a thrift store. Yeah, that's the one, Jennifer. And what I don't understand is why this Sue and this Jocelyn were getting upset, because if they would have walked in that store, found those expensive coats for like $5, say, they'd been like, "Oh wow, $5 coat, and I know it's worth 150." Bought it and probably listed it and sold it. What's any different than that? What's any difference there than them doing that as resellers than a thrift store doing it? Do you see what I mean? Because I watch her videos a lot, and she'll go in and she'll find something, go, only $2 and blah, blah, blah from this and $50 out of this. What's the difference? Exactly. So I'm like, why? I unsubscribed to her channel a long time ago because I don't know, it kind of got old just watching shopping, and then I mean, I'm not upset with them or nothing, but I'm just like, yeah, donate, because I don't know, probably right. They'll have a winter coat drive. I know the local television station that's like, I say local, but it's like 3 hours away. They have a coat drive, and you go to that and you donate all your coats, and they actually hand them out to people. During back to school, they put together backpacks, and you donate at the store. You donate all the kids' school supplies. Like you go through the line and say, "Oh, I'm buy this," and just put it in the box. They actually hand it out to people. Don't donate to a thrift store and then get upset that they price it high because they're not going to make a profit off of it. And then maybe that thrift store helps out, takes that money and helps out people. I don't know. But I mean, and don't stop shopping at some place because they're getting ridiculous. They're boosting up their prices. Well, you're going, why wouldn't they want to make a profit? So I mean, I do go through stores where I'm like, I get kind of not upset, but it kind of, and I'll see them like, they're looking on eBay and they're not looking at the solds and their price and stuff, and they're overpricing it. And I don't get annoyed for myself because I know if I was cheap, I'd buy it and resell it high. I get upset with the people who actually have to go into thrift stores and are buying it to stock their house with stuff and can't afford it. But then also there's the flip side. I know the Salvation Army I go to, if you go in there and you say your house is burnt down or you need food, you sign up and they're going to give you a bunch of stuff. They're not even going to make you pay for it. So this whole, we're not going to support them anymore because, well, I'm like, get over it. If I found the coats for $5, you would have said, "Oh, look, $150 coat. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go list this on Poshmark." I mean, that I don't understand. One thing I don't understand about that Jocelyn is, how does she buy so much stuff? She's constantly. And I messaged her one time and I'm like, "Do you do reselling as a full-time job?" And she answered my comment and she said, "No, this is just for fun. My full-time job is YouTube." And I'm like, "Okay." Well, that's interesting, Jillian. My Goodwill is terrible. It's small. It's mostly clothes and it's high price. Salvation is much better. Then we got where I'm going tomorrow is called Community. It's not the one they go to. Mine's called Community Partnership, and it helps. You go to, what you do is you go to, I've seen people come in there. You go to your Social Security or your whatever office. They give you a list. You take it to the place, and then they say, "Okay, this is on your list. These are the things you can have. Go pick them out." And my Salvation Army gives out food because they get free food donated to them. They help you pay bills. It's like, I've been to the point, I don't know if you guys have. When I was with my ex, we were to the point at one time. Uh, um, we had very little income coming in. He wouldn't go get a better job, and we had no food. Mom was trying to give me, gave me deer meat. We were eating a lot of deer meat. And I ended up having to go to a food bank and get food. Well, later on, I donated food back to them because I felt like I should. But I've been in that situation. I go to a food bank thing and have them help me pay my electric bill so it didn't get shut off. But I don't know. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. It just kind of struck me as kind of odd that they were upset about it when I'm thinking, exactly, Kim, that's the way I am. If I could donate and give something, you can do what you want to with it. It's not mine anymore. If somebody comes in there and they buy it and make a profit, you're still paying what the store asked for it. So, because some people were getting upset saying that, well, resellers will ruin it because they're going and buying all the stuff up. We're paying for it. I gotta get up and get some Kleenex. Hold on a minute. I need to look at my curtains. Look at my picture back there. What kind of aggravates me more is when they put prices on stuff that it isn't worth that much, but most of the time they figure it out and they drop the price on it when it doesn't sell. As a reseller, that something costs too much, that because if it cost less, you would have made a profit. I don't know, but maybe I'm just nitpicking. But they kind of, that video kind of was like, huh, what? And some of the stuff, and that Jocelyn's always buying all that stuff. Her eBay and Etsy store, and she doesn't have that much stuff listed. I'm like, do you have like a place in your house with just a bunch of stuff? I have a trash can over there somewhere. It's going to be a windy, rainy day tomorrow, and I'm going thrifting. Oh well. I've not been to a decent thrift store in a while. Plus, of course, I have to go to Aldi if I'm over there. Because for some reason, my town and it does not have sell pumpkin seeds. I eat pumpkin seeds. I like them. I know she says that, Jennifer, but have you ever went over there and looked at how many listings she has on eBay and Etsy? And I'm like, this isn't a lot of listings. Oh, cool. You're making earrings? I ordered a book. I should go show it to you guys. And it's going to be, and I keep watching you guys who do giveaways. YouTube changed the rules or something, or somebody said that there's a rule in YouTube and you need, I saw it posted. What do I got to put on it the next time I do an auction? I'm doing a giveaway. I got to put like, there's no way associated with YouTube and all this. Woo. Something windy, something, but because I bought a book and I want to do it in my next giveaway. Hold on, I'll show you. Did I get up gracefully? I didn't show anything today. Because I saw that post on Facebook where somebody put that in the actual contract with YouTube or whatever, your agreement, you can't do contests unless you put this not affiliated and blah, blah, blah. I tend to take the things that people say with a grain of salt, because there's another person, and I'm not going to mention this person's channel because it's in the jewelry group community, but they also sell other things besides jewelry, and she led me to believe that she sells stuff really good. And then she watched that lady who, I can't remember her name, who was telling you to declutter your house. So she got rid of a bunch of her stuff, and I'm like, I thought you sold this stuff. You got carloads of stuff you're giving away. Sometimes I watch people who shop, and I'm thinking, do you do anything else besides shop? Then they're like, well, I never cook. I'm thinking, well, that makes sense. YouTube not associated. No person necessary. Winner picked at random. Oh, okay. What, I had to put it in the description of the video? Because I bought this book, and with the intentions of just looking at it and then giving it, and this would be a giveaway. It's called Junk Jewelry, and it's 25 extraordinary designs to create from ordinary objects. Think that'd be a good giveaway? Oh, okay. I might want to put it in my about section. What's $75 fake jewelry silver charm? I haven't heard this one. Somebody said you have $75 fake silver charm bracelet. I sent them back. Was somebody in the jewelry community? Oh, her? Is it the her we were talking about before? Why did my sinuses start running when I get on camera? I don't know how people are still. Okay, let me be honest with you, and I'm just gonna say it because if she's here, I'd say it to her face. I had a bad feeling about her at the beginning. I tried to warn people, and nobody would listen to me. It's like, no, no, no. I was like, okay, I'm just. I got a real fake feeling about this person, and nuh-uh. No, no. I never bought from her. Get any of that back, Jennifer? The money? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I warned some other people, Jennifer, and they pretty much were like, they shot me down. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because I don't want to be like the witchy woman. Because I was like, this is, I just, no. I went, well, I'm pretty decent about not judging, but getting a feel for people. I think it's because I'm an introvert and I sit back and I watch. So I watched a lot of her videos, and I was seeing the, and I'm like, no. I don't know the person's name, Kim. I don't want to get a YouTube strike. Somebody in the jewelry community, and if you watch Jennifer's, did you ever watch Jennifer's video where she opened the big box of jewelry that she paid a lot of money for, and it was really junky jewelry? Did you ever watch that, Kim? There you go. Her. Jennifer said it. Jennifer's just like, I'll say it. Well, you don't have to remove it. It's just like, truth's the truth. I mean, we all saw it. You opened it live on camera. It reminded me of a lot of jewelry like you would maybe pay $30 for off of Shop Goodwill and get a few pieces out of it. Oh, and what auction, Jillian? I don't understand this click thing. It's so silly and it's so, I don't know. Which auction were you in? I know when a couple of those ladies were getting started, and I'm not talking about the one that a couple of mentioned. They ordered from me, and I sent them some really nice things. They said, "Oh, we want to do auctions with you." And once their channels grew, they and like that one way surpassed mine with subscribers, and they just like kind of ignored me and left me in the dust. And it's like, okay, I'm fine. I mean, whatever. Yeah, that one. Oh, it, there's not a whole lot of people I was. Something was at my door. I think it's just sometimes I watch some of these auctions and they're just like too serious. I would do it, and and they might not have did it. They might because I don't have a real good internet signal, so I don't know if I would come in well enough. Even when I would go up to my mom's house, which is better signal, it's still not wonderful. Yeah, that's what I do, Kim. I just buy and really seriously, if I buy, then I don't buy for you from you again. But sometimes, I mean, it's just that's why I tell people if they buy anything from me, tell me if they don't like it, or if they don't like it, then tell me. I've ordered from Going on Grumpy before. I ordered a nice brooch from her one time. I haven't watched any of her stuff for a long time. Now there's one out there in the jewelry community that I tried to buy from. She's got a big channel. She wants a lot of money for her stuff. Yeah, see, Barbie has Ken, and you have John, and I'm gonna have to like get a cutout guy and set him next to me to have somebody do an auction with. upset and has had enough. I dropped part of the conversation. I don't know. I know, I need a sidekick. Someone told me to go out and get a man, and I was like, no. Yeah, but she won't get on camera. She'll sit over there and she'll sing real low and she'll talk, but she will not get on camera. Oh, Barb, she's getting tired of it. When I first became acquainted with Barb, I mean, knowing who she was, I mean, not like personally acquainted with her. She wasn't doing jewelry. She was doing other stuff. Because I know she resells across the board a lot of things, and then she started getting more into the jewelry. Oh, thanks, Kim. All right, that's why I'm. That's why a lot of times I do auctions late at night because I have better internet signal. And if I do it like 7 o'clock at night, I have to go up to her house to do them because I'm just bouncing off her Wi-Fi because I want to get my own internet down here, but they're wanting to drill holes in my trailer and they can't drill holes in my trailer. They tell me one way they got to drill it, and another time in person tell me they don't. And I don't need any holes drilled down here. Can you hear the rain? It's raining. I was planning on going to the thrift store like at 10 o'clock in the morning. That's 7 hours from now. See my pictures back here? Old pictures. Aren't those neat? So like the pictures where it's pictures behind it in the frame and then the glass is drawn on. Alright guys, get rid of the nasty name. I'm on StreamYard, so I cannot kick anybody out. Get rid of them. Maybe I can. Oh, I can. They must have changed it. I got them. When you first started doing StreamYard, you couldn't block people like that. Jennifer walked away from it, so I did it. Yeah, but because I haven't seen Barb come across my thing, like to watch. I got them. When StreamYard first came on, you couldn't do that. When we first started using it, now you can block them. But anyway, see, because I live in a travel trailer, but I don't travel, but I'm interested in that. I watch a lot of like people who live in vans and people who do travel trailer stuff and life because eventually I would love to get a little bus and fix it up and go away from everybody. Like live in a van down by the river. That's me. Died, so it's getting a little iffy. You guys see me? All right, night, Jennifer. I think I'm gonna go eat something. Yeah, I know it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm hungry, and I guess watch something. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one up. People can watch it, and I promise I'll take your stuff to the post office tomorrow and see how much it will cost to mail it to you. I need to go get it out right now. Look at these dark circles. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Oh. Hi, Karis. We're just getting ready to shut off. I know it's been there for a while. The storm's picking up here. Okay, so see you guys later. This will stay up. Night. Forget how to end some of these. There we go.